Picture this. You wake up, open your phone, and there's nothing but content. No pop-ups, no banners, no pre-rolls, no billboards on your commute, no jingles on the radio. Just silence. What if all advertising disappeared overnight? The answer might be far stranger and more disruptive than you think. Advertising has been with us for centuries, carved on ancient walls, printed in newspapers, flashing on city screens. In our modern world, it's everywhere. Funding media, shaping consumer choices, even influencing elections. We barely notice it anymore because it's woven into the fabric of daily life. But let's imagine something radical. At midnight, every advertisement vanishes. No sponsored posts, no TV commercials, no product placements, no roadside billboards. Every algorithm that used to push ads now shows nothing. Every marketing department closes its doors. The industry worth over $500 billion globally simply evaporates. At first, you might think this is a blessing. Fewer distractions, no manipulation, a cleaner world. But pull that thread, and the sweater of our modern economy starts to unravel. Let's explore what would happen step by step if the entire planet went ad-free. Consequence 1, media and entertainment collapse or reinvent. On day 1, streaming services lose a major revenue stream. YouTube, without ads, can't fund its free content model. Millions of creators see their income vanish overnight. Free apps on your phone, once paid for by in-app ads, now have to charge subscriptions or shut down. Television changes instantly. Networks that relied on commercial breaks to pay for production can't afford big shows anymore. Live sports, often bankrolled by corporate sponsors, become much rarer on free channels. Even newspapers, already struggling, take a fatal hit. Without ad revenue, many close within months. And then there's the internet itself. A huge chunk of what we browse for free news, memes, videos, games is possible because someone is paying for your eyeballs. Without that money, the free web as we know it collapses. Paywalls pop up everywhere. Quality content survives. But behind subscriptions, the rest, it's gone. Impact. Social media shifts. Instagram without sponsored posts feels peaceful at first, but influencers can't sustain their lifestyle, leading to mass exodus or rebranding into paid-only platforms. Music industry shakeup. Radio stations without ads either switch to government funding, listener donations, or go dark. Podcasts shrink. Many survive only on listener support, and niche shows disappear without sponsored deals. Advertising isn't just noise, it's a massive industry. Tens of millions work in marketing, graphic design, media buying, analytics, and related services. Overnight, those jobs vanish. This triggers a shockwave across cities like New York, London, Tokyo, Sao Paulo, and Mumbai, places where marketing agencies are major employers. Retail feels the blow next. Without ads to drive awareness, new products struggle to launch. Brand loyalty becomes fragile. Smaller companies, unable to rely on ad campaigns to compete with established giants, fail faster. Ironically, this means the market becomes less diverse. Giant corporations survive on existing customer bases, while newcomers vanish before you even hear of them. The ripple spreads. Manufacturing slows because demand drops. Logistics chains shrink. The housing market in ad-heavy cities crashes as agencies close. Even public events, festivals, parades, conferences lose funding because sponsorships no longer exist. What's left must rely on ticket sales or government subsidies. Impacts. Job losses ripple outward. Printers, videographers, billboard installers, set designers, entire supply chains collapse. Retail consolidation. You buy from brands you already know. Discovery of new products becomes word of mouth. Cityscapes change. Times Square turns into an empty wall of blank screens. Piccadilly Circus becomes just another roundabout. Without ads, the world gets visually and sonically calmer. Highways lose billboards. Bus stops are just benches, and the sides of buildings are bare. The internet feels oddly empty. Web pages load faster. Videos play without interruption. and no one's trying to sell you toothpaste mid. At first, people love it. Anxiety drops for some. Social comparison fades without constant marketing images telling you, you're not no good. Kids grow up without jingles stuck in their heads. Urban design shifts toward art and greenery instead of lead billboards. Cities feel different. But culture also loses something. Shared references. Ads, love them or hate them, have shaped music, comedy, and language. Catchphrases like "just do it" or "I am lovin' it" disappear from collective memory. Product launches, once cultural events, become quiet affairs. Even sports teams struggle without sponsors. Many can't afford star players or large events. Discovery becomes harder. Without ads, how do you find your new favorite band, book, or gadget? You rely on personal networks, small communities, and curated spaces. That's intimate, but slower. Trends move like rivers instead of floods. Sub-impacts. Art replaces ads. Murals, public sculptures, and informational signage take over prime billboard spots. Memory changes. Future generations won't understand why old movies have weird brand jingles in them. Innovation slows. Without the marketing push, breakthrough products spread more slowly, sometimes too slowly to survive. Fast forward 5 years into this ad-free world. Entertainment is almost entirely subscription. A few mega platforms dominate, offering bundles of movies, shows, games, and music for monthly fees. Independent creators work directly with audiences, but most can't reach mass markets. Economic inequality deepens. Without the democratizing, if manipulative effect of targeted ads, small businesses can't cheaply reach customers. Megabrands become cultural monopolies. Innovation is concentrated in corporate labs instead of scrappy startups. And there's an unexpected twist. Governments step in. With private advertising gone, states fill the messaging gap not with products, but with ideology. Public service announcements, national campaigns, and political messages flood the spaces ads used to occupy. The volume of persuasion stays the same. It just changes authors. People realize that while ads for soda and sneakers are gone, the world hasn't stopped trying to influence them. The face on the billboard has changed. The question is, which is more dangerous, corporate manipulation or state control? If all advertising disappeared, we'd gain peace and lose a pillar of our modern economy. The first weeks might feel liberating. No interruptions, no pressure to buy, no targeted manipulation. But soon, cracks would appear. Content would vanish behind paywalls, industries would collapse, and our ability to discover new things would shrink. This thought experiment reminds us that advertising is more than an annoyance, it's infrastructure. It funds creativity, sustains jobs, and connects products to people. Without it, we'd have to invent entirely new ways to share, sell, and sustain our culture. The real question, ISNT, whether we can live without ads yet, whether we can live with them differently, less invasive, more honest, more useful. Because as much as we'd like to believe otherwise, persuasion is part of being human. The challenge is making it a force for good. If you enjoyed imagining an ad-free world, try this one. What if money didn't exist? Explore how societies might trade, build, and thrive or collapse without currency. Click now for your next What If.